particularly things like history, psychology, biographies, reference. I love cookbooks, all kinds of how-to stuff. I just am a very creative person and love making things.
Well, for the most part, I'm almost exclusively fiction. I like sci-fi and fantasy, kind of my genre. I like historical fiction a little bit, and I do read some history once in a while if I find one that interests me. It doesn't happen very often, but I like it. For the most part, fantasy is kind of just what I read.
Well, in the psychology section, I would have to say definitely Malcolm Gladwell. His book, The Tipping Point, really is a great read for people who are not only in business, but just for everyday life stuff, learning how to do little things that make all the difference. Getting into some of the history stuff, McCullough writes some great stuff. So does Kitty Kelly, another great author. And cooking, I think one of my favorite cookbooks is by Tom Douglas, who's the renowned chef here in Seattle who owns the Dahlia Lounge.
Right now I'm really into Brandon Sanderson and Neil Gaiman. They're kind of my very favorite modern authors. I'm also really into an author called Scott Lynch. He's not very well known, he's only got 3 books out. And then my favorite old authors would be like Isaac Asimov and Philip K. Dick, who kind of had a really huge influence on the science fiction fantasy genre.
Reading is important because I think we all need to learn and be able to disseminate knowledge and information. To know how to do something or to be able to discuss events or important people with intelligence and knowledge is, I think, a real key to a diverse population.
Reading's important to me because I feel like human experience is all about new experiences, and reading is really the easiest way to bring new experiences into people's lives without honestly having to do very much work at all. And I just feel like it's a key part of the human experience to always be experiencing new stuff. So reading is kind of how I feel that's a good way to live.
I'm not going to answer that one because I don't know.
I would definitely be Dr. Manhattan from the Watchmen graphic novel because phenomenal cosmic power.